They should make more Vegas games. The bright lights, the tall buildings, the energy. There's nowhere else like Vegas. And all these great games perfectly capture that energy. You got Fallout New Vegas. Everybody loves New Vegas. You also got Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas. Then there's Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Don't forget about Asterix and Obelix XXXL 2. And then all the casino levels in Sonic. Amazing. So where are all the Vegas games? They just had that Fallout Day where they were talking about new Fallout stuff. Everybody knows season 2 of the TV show is going to New Vegas. Everybody's hoping for a New Vegas remake, kind of like they did with Oblivion. Maybe they are gonna stealth drop a New Vegas remake for the Fallout Day. Did that happen? No. They announced a Fallout New Vegas 15th anniversary bundle where you get some stuff, which that's kind of cool if you're into that. But you know, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, those games are kind of old. Maybe they don't run the greatest. Yeah, you could still play them. Yeah, you could have a great time. But the Oblivion remake was pretty cool. Not as raw as the original, but it still captures the spirit. It looks great. It runs great. You're able to boot it up. Just have a real great time. So will a New Vegas remake ever happen? Will it include the fully realized vision of the New Vegas Strip that was held back by the console limitations when New Vegas originally released? I don't know, but I hope so. New Vegas is awesome. New Vegas is great. New Vegas is one of the greatest games of all time. I still play New Vegas all the time. I know plenty of others do as well. Here's hoping for a New Vegas remake, Fallout remake as well. And then yeah, I mentioned Rainbow Six Vegas. I don't know if a lot of people really know about these games. I don't know if a lot of people really played these games. When you think of Rainbow Six, it's just like Siege. It's been Siege for I think like 10 years now. It seems like it's gonna be Siege forever. Hopefully Rainbow Six isn't dead other than Siege, but it seems like it might be. But Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2 were awesome. There's nothing like being Tom Clancy, being John Rainbow Six and getting that call and then being like, hey, there's a bunch of bad guys down in the casino, and then you jump out of that helicopter, you land on the Vegas Strip, you kick in that door to that casino, and then you're just blasting the terrorists on the middle of the casino floor. Slot machines everywhere, table games everywhere, the bright lights, the tall buildings, the energy. Like I said, these games perfectly capture the energy and the chaos of Vegas. There's nothing else like the Rainbow Six Vegas games. Are they ever going to come out with a Rainbow Six Vegas 3? Probably not. It'd be super cool. It'd be super easy to make a Rainbow Six Vegas 3. You could even send Ghost Recon to Vegas. That'd be crazy. You could set the Division 3 in Vegas. That'd be crazy. Vegas is such a great location. It's iconic. It sells itself. I don't want to keep on mentioning the energy and the bright lights and the tall buildings. I keep on mentioning that. But Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2, go play them. They're still playable. They're awesome. The first-person, third-person hybrid shooter, it's great. The campaigns are awesome. The terrorist hunt is awesome. And you can kind of get the multiplayer to work as well. Rainbow Six Vegas 3, make it happen. Hashtag Siege, stop holding Rainbow Six hostage. Make a Rainbow Six Vegas 3. And if you caught me mentioning Asterix and Obelix XXXL2 in the intro and you're like, hey, what the heck is that? Go check out the ZUGZUG Nation original, ZUGZUG Nation exclusive video about Asterix, Asterix the Gaul, Asterix and Obelix. Asterix and Obelix XXXL 1 and 2, they're fantastic 3D platformers. They deserve more attention. And the second game, you go to Roman Vegas. And then, I don't know if the casino levels are as prominent in Sonic as I think they are, but in my mind, every single Sonic game has a casino level. In my head, I call it Casinopolis. I know in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, they call it Roulette Road. But I know for a fact in Sonic Heroes, there was a casino level. And then I know for a fact in one of the original Sonic games on the Sega Genesis, I think Sonic the Hedgehog 2, there was a casino level as well. But those games were a ton of fun. They had like these pinball sections with the bumpers, they had the slot sections, they had the bright lights, they had the funky music. Sonic turning up in Vegas is awesome. When he has the whole gang there like he does in Sonic Heroes, there's nothing else like it. I don't know which team I'd rather go to Vegas with. Team Chaotix, Team Dark, Team Sonic, Team Rose. Might just have to bust the whole gang over. But there should be more Sonic levels. I don't know if it's ever actually been called Casinopolis, but if it hasn't, maybe they should call it that in the next game. I'm playing Sonic Frontiers right now. Each time I go to the new levels, I'm hoping it's gonna be a Vegas one, but I'm kind of realizing maybe the Vegas levels weren't as prominent as I think they were. But who knows, maybe they are, I don't know. I just need to play more Sonic games, see more of the casino levels for myself. But just like that, it seems like we're already running out of games that are set in or take place in Vegas. I know Need for Speed Payback kind of has like a Vegas type city, but that game's not very good, and the city honestly isn't very much like Vegas at all. The Crew 2, you could drive to Vegas. That one's much better. It's pretty cool to drive to Vegas. Whenever I play the Crew 2, I pretty much just drive immediately to Vegas and then drive around town and then, stop playing. I know there's that one Grand Theft Auto game with Las Venturas where, it's kind of like a parody of Vegas. But beyond that, yeah, you have like the slot games or yeah, you have the table games that you could play. But those aren't really Vegas games. Those are just gambling games. So beyond that, what other games have Vegas? What other games are about Vegas? It's hard to find very many Vegas games, or at least games with Vegas levels. Like I said, you got Fallout New Vegas, you got Rainbow Six Vegas, you got the Sonic levels, Asterix and Obelix XXXL2, and then I guess we could consider Need for Speed Payback, but honestly, they're probably never going to make another Need for Speed game again, and if they did, it probably wouldn't be in Vegas or about Vegas, but that's a huge missed opportunity. They could have made a great Vegas game, tons of awesome cars in and around Vegas, tons of car history in and around Vegas, but no, it seems like Vegas games are still an untapped opportunity, untapped market, and why is that? I wonder why that gives. Now, is Vegas dead? Like the city? Are people not traveling to Vegas anymore? Is Vegas not viewed as a cool thing anymore? If you look around social media, if you look at these Vegas YouTubers, they might try to tell you Vegas is dead. I've been seeing a lot of that the past couple months. So ZUGZUG Nation, we did some exclusive investigative reporting and we traveled on site to Las Vegas, to Sin City, to the Strip itself, and we have some first-hand knowledge to report back on whether or not Las Vegas is dead. And the answer is no. Las Vegas isn't dead. The city's still going strong. Yes, things are more expensive, but when I was there, it was honestly the busiest I've seen it in a while. I was there for your music festival, so yeah, naturally that was going to increase numbers, increase foot traffic, increase tourism to the city. Like everybody was there, Avril Lavigne was there, the festival was awesome, had a great time, but still the city was popping. They were setting up for the next F1 race. ZUGZUG Nation, we're huge F1 fans out here. Watch the Vegas F1 Grand Prix. So that's coming again this year. They've already renewed the contract for next year. They're tearing down the Mirage and they're building a Hard Rock, and they've built like a third of this giant guitar. So if Vegas was dying, if the Strip was dead, they wouldn't be investing in it with these F1 races. They wouldn't be investing in it with new hotel casino resorts, and they wouldn't be investing in it with these awesome festivals. While things are getting more expensive, I do understand if tourism's down. There's other things going on in America as well that may deter traveling, especially if you're international, potentially. So yeah, Vegas kind of needs to cool it with the pricing. I used to get flights direct to Vegas for $99. Now flights are like $230. Casinos and, gambling is really expensive. Food has gone up. I've always been kind of okay with spending more money on food and drinks. I've always just kind of figured that was part of Vegas. But food prices are still going up. Drink prices are still going up. Room prices are still going up. Shows are pretty expensive. So no wonder prices are down. But is Vegas dead? No. ZUGZUG Nation was there. We were on foot. We were on site. We were out there in the casinos, in the hotels, at the festivals, at the shows, at the experiences. We were eating in the restaurants. We were drinking on the strip. Vegas is still going strong. If these other Vegas YouTubers or these Vegas social media influencers try to tell you Vegas is dead, they just want your views. They just want your money. They just want your attention. They just want your clicks. They're profiting off trying to claim one of the greatest cities on the face of the earth is dying, when that's not true. Vegas will never die. Vegas will be forever, which is exactly why they should make more Vegas games. Hashtag ZUGZUG Nation. Hashtag make more Vegas games. There's no other city in the world like Las Vegas. It's a perfect setting. The city will always sell itself, even if it goes through rough patches, even if things are getting more expensive in the city, it's still going strong and Vegas will still endure. This was a ZUGZUG Nation exclusive video. Go watch my other ZUGZUG Nation exclusive videos, like the one about Sonic Heroes, the one about Pac-Man World 2 Repack. I got the one about Jak and Daxter, the one about Sly Cooper, and the aforementioned Asterix the Gaul ZUGZUG Nation original video.